Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the country. A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the winners of 10 straight, a squad that's looking to put on a show. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you slow them. Try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it on the move. He's got his man wide open. Hard running through a tackle. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Launches downfield. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over 1st and 10.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout by the offense.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Runs through the defender. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a 3rd time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. He's got some room. Can he get there? Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is good. They go up touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
Down at the 15. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense operating from the pistol. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Brings up 2nd down.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Just a good job job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot.
Defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Carapateas. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And here's the handoff. Can he reach the end zone? Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
A loss of 11 on the play. Brings up second down.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes...
Looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Trying to create here on the move. And he's got it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Bringing pressure. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film
after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle, but first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, looking to throw it. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The pass is caught. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. They'll run it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick completion to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Karapatsias. Tackle is made, just a short gain and after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and goal.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Can they cut into this lead now on third and goal? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. The reception gets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
After 44. And first down for the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made down inside the 15. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, that is a tough one not to hang on to on third down and goal. But a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And now the try for 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling. They put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a first down. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Picked off. A crucial turnover. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He makes the catch. That 2-point try levels the game here in the late stages. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that's a gift here late in this tied game. The offense starts with good field position now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Crucial 3rd down play right here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit
this offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. How much can they pick up on third down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play here. They go to the air. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
At the 39-yard line. Second down coming up.
Here comes the crowd noise, trying to help this defense out. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout by the defense.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. A delay of game penalty, that's the last thing you need with this field position. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime.
The score all time.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying for a pick six to win the game. Look out, he's got some space. And a takeaway will seal the victory.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Got him, he's sacked.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So the offense comes up on 3rd and long. They don't want to take a loss and make a potential game-winning field goal try more challenging. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
So how about this? They don't send out the kicker to try to win it with a field goal. They put the ball in the hands of the quarterback on 4th and long now. And here comes a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.